Get ready with me for school. I'm like, coach. I hate school. I hate school. Rock and iron. Bro. So I'm just gonna walk home. I woke up so early, so I'm so tired. I'm literally so tired. I gotta hide it though. Charlie's. I'm gonna actually change my shirt real quick. Shower right now? Nah. If I'm like, there you can't see me. Yeah, so today we are just kind of trying to survive. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh. So cold today. It's Wednesday, and I'm freezing. Wait. This is Bubble Morning Rose Brightening Eye Cream. It's more clear in the camera, so we looking in the camera. But my mom is subbing for Miss Ball today. I go to Mills Park, by the way. So if you're wondering, search up Mills Park Elementary, and you probably find my school. If you wanna spy me, just letting you know, so I can have some science come to my school. I also have a SPF 30 sun protected plus a makeup primer. I use my e.l.f. primer too. This is e.l.f. SPF, and I use my e.l.f. primer. So yeah, Alexa. Oh wait, it's not plugged in. I keep forgetting to plug it in. So I woke up at like 1 a.m. and got scared, so I ended up sleeping with my parents. Ooh yeah, I forgot to put on some bronzing drops too. I'll put it on right now. I also have the e.l.f. bronzing drops. Which is kind of crazy. I have a lot of e.l.f. things. Ew. Ugh. I just feel like I'm way too like light. And I don't like how light I am. I'm like very pale. Yeah, so I'm just gonna rub this in. So yeah, that'll be just, it's just like base of my makeup. And then I do actually wear a lot of makeup for school. It's kind of crazy and no one notices. I wear, first of all, I'm gonna put on my primer. I have a lot of time. It's 7 and we are gonna leave at 8:15 because my mom's subbing. And I woke up at like 6. So I'm like good. I woke up at 5 because my dance in the morning got skipped today, so I could wake up at 6 and I could still. And then shower today because I didn't shower yesterday in the morning, so I didn't shower today if I didn't yesterday, but I'll shower tomorrow in the morning. This foundation stick. I'm just practicing what to say for an experiment we're doing. I have a project in school and it's like so annoying because like no one wants to do the project, but we have to do the project. And in EL, we're supposed to do this like weird thing. You have to pick an animal to like study animal defense mechanisms. I'm like, no one's gonna do this. Now I blend in the foundation with the beauty blender. Like, no one wants to do it, and yet, it's 5 minutes and I already have foundation on. That's surprising. Normally it takes me like 5 minutes just to get sitting here. Guys, I know what perfume I should wear today. Should I wear... No, I didn't put this one. Should I wear 68? Oh, my big one. 76. 40. Or my Days. Like, this is one of my favorite perfumes from my Days. The one I bedazzled. Let me know. I'll probably choose when you guys choose one, but let me know which one your fave out of mine. I really like 76 too, so. And 68. 40 is like my least favorite out of all my perfumes that I have. All my Sol de Janeiro perfumes. 40 is definitely my least favorite out of my Sol de Janeiros, but yeah, I got it in like the mini pack with all that stuff, like the Balm Dia Bright body wash and the Balm Dia Bright like body cream. I use it on my face though, the body cream. It's actually like really good on your face. It's a good moisturizer. I like it. It takes me so long to blend in this. Sometimes I have to rub it with my hands. So Essence, make your foundations a little more creamy because it's so hard. Okay. Next, I'm gonna use the Future concealer. I'm gonna use this part and this part. So take it off. This is first part. I'm gonna just bring down, and then I'll use the second part, the cream part. The cream is a little more like liquid and easier to like tell it's there on camera. I did use a stick under my eyes. I just used a little cream under my eyes too because I like using a little cream under my eyes too. My mom has the Tarte Shape Tape concealer and I want it so bad, but I had the Tier concealer. I used her concealer when I didn't have foundation and concealer and stuff. It's actually like low-key good. I'm just blending away. Normally I have like 5 minutes to even get ready, but today I have so long. Charlie. And yeah. And like, yeah. Okay. I really want to do extra today. By the way, this Sweet and Shimmer highlighter stick does not work. It's not worth your money. Like, here, this is this. I'm gonna rub it. Okay, it's like, I swear it's a foundation. Can't even see it on camera, but it like looks like a foundation shade. Like, I can blend this in. Give me my beauty blender. I'm blending it into my hand. Literally like my concealer shade. Like, bro. I don't want this, bro. It's just like concealer. I can like, put it under my eyes, and then I'm gonna blend it in. Literally, look. You can't even tell it's there. Like, bro, not worth your money. So I just used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Blonde ones. I had the blush of this. I have the contour too, but I don't know. My dog chewed it, so I threw it away because it's kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna use contour. I'm gonna use highlighter. I'm only in 4th grade, so I can't wear a lot of makeup, but I can wear makeup. I just can't wear a lot. Make it like, oh my god, I'm wearing makeup. Haha. Wear some highlighter. I'm gonna also wear some blush today. I wasn't wearing blush yesterday, so hopefully I don't get exposed for wearing makeup. last year there was a girl who was wearing makeup, and it was so annoying because obviously she was wearing makeup, but she was wearing like the cheap like makeup. My mom does not know like what makeup I even put on, so yeah, she doesn't know how to get involved with this. I almost got her. I'm not allowed to wear mascara at school though, so I'm not gonna wear mascara. Dance was so annoying yesterday. We're learning a Christmas combo and a new move. Cause like I'm the oldest there, and yeah. So they okay. Wait, I'm a helper. I can't even be talking. So I was helping the girl like figure out this like move that we were doing, cause like I've known it for 2 years, and she's like, "How do you do it?" And then she started crying, bro. And then the teacher literally was like, "Hey, who picked you up?" She walked out and like, bro, and I felt so bad for the little kid. My dad picked me up, so yeah. And my dad came to get me after the class to bring me to the other class that I help out with in the other Star Path. So yeah, so he brought me there, and then yeah. This Rare Beauty blush is what I'm going to be using. It's in the shade Happy, and it's a mini size. Anyways, it's like crazy because I was just like literally minding my own business in the car. And I got out to go into the like place, and I got into the other Star Path, and my dad said goodbye, and then said he's just going to pop over to the store to get some food. And I'm like, okay. I mean, we were out pretty late. My mom normally takes me though, so. And then this girl that's in the class I help out with, she walked up to me and was like, she's like way younger than me, she's like in kindergarten, and was like, "Hey, can I help out with the class today?" And I literally said, "No, you're younger than me, and you probably don't know the moves that we'll be learning." So I walked in, and I was like doing these moves and talking to the kids and stuff. It's like they like to talk to me, and they're like, "Miss Mira, how do you do this?" And did the worst move in the world and fell and started crying. The teacher told me to help the kid, and I'm like, "Bro, I don't want to help the kid, bro." She was literally asking me to help her to be the teacher. So I helped her, and I got her into the office for Star Path. This alley pop. And I started just like minding my own business, walking back, and randomly a kid from the class starts walking remember, this is like 20 minutes into the class too. A kid that's in the class that's 20 minutes late comes to me and like, "Hi, are you late too?" Because I'm very late. And I'm like, "No, I was just helping someone." And he was like, "Oh, well, I'm rarely late, aren't I?" And I was like, "Yo, who's picking you up?" And he's like, and the girl was like, "Oh no, I take an Uber." She like, her parents seriously don't take her. And I'm like, okay. And then so I have like my dance bag with my iPad in and with all my stuff in my dance shoes because I help out with ballet and tap and ballet because I start with tap. And I help with ballet, so I was in ballet when the girl like fell. Yeah. And anyways, so I had my tap shoes inside my bag. A random little girl, I don't even know her name, like walked in, went to my bag, and looked through, grabbed my shoes and my iPad, and started like playing with my iPad. So I walked over and like, "Hey, that's my stuff," and put it back in my bag and bring the bag with me. And they're like, "Hey, that's not very nice. I was playing with that." And I'm like, "It's mine. I don't want you to do that." She was like, "Well, I don't care. I'm just doing it. What's the problem with it?" So the teacher had to go over and be like, "Sweetie, that's her bag, not yours." Like, bro, how annoying. And I had my Stanley next to it, so I had my Stanley and stuff, like where the teacher has her bag, because it was like, okay, this will be like better. That same kid, literally, she's new to the class and stuff, walks over to the teacher wow, she's like teaching us on move. And I was like, meh, and didn't even raise her hand. She was like, so basically, why are we doing this? And I was like, bro, I had to like bring her to the office because like that was like really rude and stuff. So I like brought her to the office, and then the girl that was late was not in there anymore. And I was like, bro, where did the girl go? And then the teacher has to teach the class. There's no thing for that. So I had to like go outside. First of all, find the kid that literally was in the bathroom. And when yeah? Sorry. And then when I knocked on the door, that's my mom. When I knocked on the door, the kid's like, stop, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, well, I need to come back to class and tell us next time. And they're like, I don't need to tell my parents when I'm going to the bathroom. And I'm like, well, yeah, but we don't know where you are. We could get worried. And he was like, but, and then a boy walks over to me and he's like, there's my mom. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, I have to deal with kids. So obviously I got the kid's hand and I walked him to the teacher, the teacher that I help out with. And the teacher was like, what happened? I'm like, this kid can't find his mom. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, I don't even know his like phone number. He's not gonna know the phone number because he's like 6. 6'11". He's like 6, and like it's so annoying. So now I had to figure out what his phone number, the parent's phone number is. So I walk him to the front desk and tell them that this guy's lost. And then there was a kid, an adult that ran over to the kid and was like, get back in the car. And I was like, bro, you do not look any, like, less like that me and my brother. Or me and my dad, like crazy, like, no, do not look like. So the guy's like, has a hood on and has like pants. It's like hiding inside, like, get in the car. And he has gloves on. He's like, get in the car. Like, it's crazy. So I grabbed the kid, obviously, and put him inside of the office and closed the door and walked out, and then went to the teacher that I help out with, right? I walk in to find this kid crying on the ground, and her leg is like completely like her bones freaking sticking out, and it's like bro, there's already like a boy in the class that has a cast in the tap, so I had to deal with this. So I had to like help the boy in tap. Tap is the first class I help, like kind of fix the cast because it was starting to like come out stuff. And anyways, so I was in ballet and that happened. I'm like, oh my god, bro. So we got the kid's mom to come and help out. Give them okay. I was like, I'll take them to the ER. I'm like, what do you recommend? And I'm like, Duke, I went 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I just said that in her ear, so no one else will hear it. Why? Like, I don't want little kids coming up to me like, why, Miss Mila, I just gotta to the ER, like, because I'm cool like that. I didn't want to say that. So I just whispered it in her ear, and she's like, oh, okay. Wait, why? And I'm like, I'll tell, no reason, I just had to go. And, nothing bad, I just had to go for an ultrasound. Not for my stomach, for my ear. But for my cheek, I said. She was like, okay. Yeah. Yes, yes. If you think you're gonna be the healthiest kid on earth, think again. Because I thought I was gonna be the healthiest kid on earth after I had FPIES, but I was not. It was so annoying, bro. So I was just chilling. I was just having the best time. Chilling, helping the teacher teach. And all of a sudden, my dad comes in. It's like, Mira, there's someone who needs to have you help out. And then I walked up to my dad and was like, what, bro? And he's like, someone that needs to help you out again after this class because their assistant is gone. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, fine. So I had the longest night last night, and I woke up at 6, bro. Mind you, the top class is at like 6. And then the ballet is at 7. And then the other class I did was at 8. So I was up to like 9. It was with older kids. The 8 one, which was good. The 8 one had like older kids. Like they had like 2nd graders. And the other ones had like kindergartners, 1st graders, 2nd graders, and 3rd graders. That's like the draw. They have like 8. The class was like 6 to 8. Yeah, both of the top and ballet. And I died, so I'm older than the kids. Sure, I could help out that class. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. Gonna give this cheek that clear. Okay, I'm gonna use my Summer Fridays. Guys, if you want a Summer Fridays, I'm just letting you know. This, I hate the Summer Fridays, but this I'm literally hating on Summer Fridays. I didn't know it was gonna smell like cherry. If it did, I would like prepare my lip for cherry, bro. You know? Cherry on your lips is disgusting, bro. It's fine though, it smells good. I literally love Summer Fridays. I'm just gonna beg my mom to take me to mall so I can get the $50 Summer Friday stuff. Yeah, so that was a day yesterday, and a couple days ago I was at school, and there was this kid who like was crying, and she was like I think she was like a kindergartner, so I obviously helped the kindergartner, and the kindergartner was lost because she couldn't find her mommy. But it's like school, so she's not lost. She just wants her mom. So I was like, okay, so you lost your mom. And I asked, like, where was the last place you saw her? And she was like, when she took me out of the car for carpool. And I'm like, bruh. So obviously I got my teacher. I was like, hey, this kid's lost. And my teacher's like, okay, can you like help her? And I was like, bruh, she needs to find. And she was like, I don't know. Yeah? Got it. And then she was like, I don't know where my glasses either, so I can't ask my teacher for help. And I was like, bro, yeah. She looked like a preschooler, honestly. She looked like the smallest preschooler ever, bro. The preschooler, or kindergartner, was just like crying. And I'm like, bro, oh my god, my teacher made me do this. So obviously, I found another teacher that might help. And the teacher was like, maybe, can you just, like, find her class? So I walked in every single kindergarten class. And then my kindergarten teacher, Miss Salva, was like, yeah. But I'm just going to get an alcohol prep pad. I'll be there in a sec. She was like, oh, yeah, she's a preschooler. And I was like, bro, so I just came. So then I got into the preschool hallway. Or the preschool, like, door. And I was like, hey, I found your kid. And they're like, oh my god, thank you. And I'm like, bro. The school had to go in lockdown last year because they lost a kindergartner. It was crazy. Yeah, we went in lockdown last year because there was a preschooler or a kindergartner missing. But we had so we were outside of recess last year and we had the huge lockdown because a kindergartner was missing. So we had so it was only supposed to be like us outside until like Miss Morale was class. So we got like extra recess, which was good. But every single kindergarten teacher was out there with their kids trying to find this one kid. So, and then my teacher came up to me and she was like, my old teacher, last year's teacher, was like, hey, can y'all watch the kindergartners while the kindergarten teachers find this kindergartner? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I went up to like the kindergartners and I just had to watch with them. And they were like, hey, can we play a game with you? And I'm like, okay, bet. And obviously I didn't say bet because that was not a thing last year. And I was like, okay, sure, that would be fun. And then they said, what's here favorite color, and I was like, okay, purple. And then another kindergartner was like, ooh, you like purple, just like my butt. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't like purple anymore. Anyways, yeah. So literally, and then after that, I was just chilling. And the kindergarten that said my butt. It's not like a first grader that spanks people's butt. The 4th and 5th graders didn't do that to me. And then he goes, bah! She's on my friend's bus, which I feel so bad for my friend. But basically, I feel literally so bad for that girl's teacher, because the girl's teacher is like not even the strictest teacher. Like, oh my god, you gotta be so strict. Anyways, so that happened. And then they were still looking for the kids after like 30 minutes. So we were supposed to be done with the recess 30 minutes later. But we weren't because 4th and 5th graders. So we were 4th, 5th, and 3rd. I was in 3rd last year. And had to help find this kindergartner. So we had thousands of teachers. So then me and my friend Lila, hi Lila, we went to the middle school. And we found... We just had to go together. And yeah. So yeah. That was fine. You got me nar. So yeah, we went to the middle school to try to look, and we couldn't find them. And then 10 minutes after that the hour mark of trying to find this kid, there's a teacher that literally came up to us and was, because we were still looking at the middle school, because we had to we were on the sidewalk, we were looking, so we were on the sidewalk, we were just looking for the kid, because obviously we're 3rd graders, we're more sure than those 2nd graders, 1st graders, and kindergartners. Anyways, so we were chilling, just looking around, until a teacher ran up, okay, give his kid, like, I can't find her, because it was their responsibility, and it was not teacher. And I was like, oh, do you want me to keep this kid? Or, like, what do you want me to do? I was just like I was just punishing her by putting her out the window for a second. Well, putting her out the door, because she was, like, yelling, and I was gonna go to her for, like, seconds later, and then I just couldn't find her, so she's out on the front. So me and Lila, we ran to the front of the school, and we looked around, and we were looking, because kindergartners at the front of the school. And suddenly we found this kindergartner that was crying and crying and crying. So I was like, oh, okay, well, we found the kindergartner. And then I went up to the kindergartner. I was like, hey, are you lost? And they're like, okay, coming. And they give me like 30 seconds. The kindergartner was like, oh yeah, I can't find my way back. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll tell you about the story. Bye-bye. Bye.